Ahoy, mateys. Coming at you live from Bisbee, Arizona. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. I hear a bell ringing. It only rang 3 times. Must be a clock somewhere. I am just sitting in the shade. My truck's parked across the street there, as you can tell. We might do a little walk around here in a little bit. It is, let me look here. It wants to know if I want my Samsung keyboard to record audio. Now, how does a keyboard record audio? Crazy. It'll probably get us kicked off the internet now. All right. Last night it rained like a cow peeing on a flat rock, but everything went well. Didn't get too much moisture inside the camper. I closed the uh, south facing window. The vent has been covered. I left the back door open and a little bit of moisture came in the back door, but not enough to worry about. And then the north window, I was able to leave that open. A little bit of moisture came through, but nothing to worry about. So it was pleasant. The wind was refreshing because it had been really humid, and it rained for a good couple hours. And you could hear the I don't know, the water gushing in the. They have them all over the place. They're like man-made gutters, or man-made washes, if you will. A lot of the buildings here in Bisbee, especially as you get away from downtown, they have bridges to go into their houses because you know they have the water comes down off the Mule Mountains and it's got to go somewhere, so it gets routed through these washes. Some of them are man-made, others were natural, but they built around them. So when I came into town last night, it rained ahead of me, and I'll show you that. You can kind of see it on the thumbnail that there was a rainstorm, and I was about 7 miles out of Bisbee at that time. Um, by the way, if you are joining us on a replay here, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and thank you for coming aboard. That's really special when somebody watches a replay. Severe thunderstorm warning, and that's in Kentucky, right, Diane? Uh, yeah, I haven't watched the national weather forecast. Hopefully, I just saw a guy carrying paperwork. I'm thinking, oh, is that my mailman? Well, my mail hopefully will arrive at Jill's place today. And there she is. She just pops up just like that when I'm thinking of her. Hopefully, Joe mailed the paperwork that I need to get the truck legal. The last day to get it legal is Thursday. So hopefully the letter's there, and maybe Jill can tell me what insurance company I should use for bonding, you know, and we'll go from there. On Thursday, when I get out of work, I'll go to the ADOT and get everything squared away. I may have to have my license plate mailed, depending on how long that takes. Uh, Maybe I can have it mailed to Jill's. But if they give me a temporary paper plate, if it doesn't come in time before I actually leave for Missouri, um, maybe the paper plate will last long enough that when Jill does get it, she can mail it up to Michigan. I'll leave her a few bucks so she can do that. Did you hear that, Jill? Okay, let me look here. Kyle's here. Welcome aboard. Linda's here. I know Steve is here. Hope the well drilling is taking place today. I know you said yesterday they basically came and set up. Wow. Kevin's here. We got a good group in here tonight for sure. I'm kind of expecting Rose to drop by, and I don't know if I'll be able to instantly make her a moderator. Well, she wants to be a moderator, and I want her to be a moderator too. I know she's had. Oh, you got me, Jill. Good. I know she's had issues with getting on. You know, she doesn't get any notifications, so I sent her a private message that I was going live. Oh, you got bad news. What's going on? You're getting sick. What is going on, Lewis? I hope whatever it is, it's just temporary. Lay down, get some rest. Oh, and then the next thing I got to do, and I'll do it right now before I forget. Let me go to Facebook and messaging. And there it is. Kobe Lorendo. Living the dream. As most of you know, he's in Kenya right now. Now, this came to me at 10:46 this morning, but it was 1 o'clock in the morning, or I don't know what time it was. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning right now where he is in Kenya. But here's his request. What is going on here? There. Yeah, I hope Rebecca doesn't get sick. That's okay, Lewis. No problem. You can always catch the replay. All right, here's what it says. This is from Kobe. Yeah, I did. I'll tell you, it was terrible last night, Joe. I definitely feel it. I didn't sleep hardly at all. The guys were racing around. Well, not racing around, but they must have got some good shit because they laughed at least for 45 minutes. And every time they would say something that actually made sense, then they'd lose it. They'd all start laughing again. It's crazy. Anyway, Captain, if you can please share this during your live stream for me. I made a post on YouTube as well, but I want everyone to know I'm okay, safe, and won't be leaving my current location until it's time to go to the airport. He's talking to me, you'll be live at 1 a.m. my time, so I won't be able to tune in, but just hoping to spread the word as much as I can so people don't stress too much. I'm going to head to bed now, so I'll lose service until tomorrow night. What does going to bed have to do with losing service? Anyways, he says, have a great day, Captain. Thank you. So basically what Kobe's saying, if you don't hear from him, you don't see a posting from him, don't worry, he's fine. The lions did not eat him. The hippopotami did not get him. The crocodiles didn't get him. He's all good. He sent a couple shots this morning. Many of you probably have it because you have them on Facebook. Pretty cool. Yeah, too close to other humans. I was right there, right across the street from the Circle K, and they're open 24 hours. You know, by the time those yo-yos left, it was about 3:30. It quieted down for maybe an hour. So I was starting to nod off again. All of a sudden, there was 2 or 3 teenagers out there on electric bikes, and they were having a blast riding the electric motorbikes through the big mud puddle in front of my truck. Just a yelling and a hooting and having fun. Oh well. Yeah, maybe it's only during certain hours, Diane. That's right. 'Cause he did say his hotel or wherever he's at has Wi-Fi, so maybe they don't run it all night long. I don't know. All right. As said, I'm hoping Rosa. Here she is. Let me try this. Uh-oh. See, I'm trying to. Here's what I'm doing. I'm trying to click on your name, and all it does is put you up on the screen. I need to somehow. I don't know. Oh, dang it. Now the chat's going so fast, I'm losing it. Maybe if I try to left click, summertime in southern Arizona. You're right, Joe. Yeah, I want to make Rose a moderator, because she does such a good job for everybody else, and she's volunteered to do it for me too. But I can't seem to make her a moderator, at least not right now. I know the other moderators I had to make them a day or so later. I had to go revisit my own live stream and then click on their name. And then it would give me the option of making them a moderator. So it may not happen tonight, Rose. Dadgummit. 3 dots on the right side of the name. Okay, there's the 3 dots. Okay, here's my 3 choices. I can delete her comment. I can put her in timeout. Or I can ban the user and delete their comments. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of that. Oh, using my phone. So I got to use, so I got to go to YouTube on my phone, I bet. Let's see if I can do that. That makes sense, Steve. Wow. There's Vinny. All right, my channel. And let me see if I can find this live stream. Yeah, those pesky UFOs. We're going to get into that in just a minute. Those pesky ads. Okay, skip that one. Well, see, I'm on live stream on my computer, Sonia. So I think. See, I'm on live stream on my computer, Sonia. All right, now. Add as moderator. Aha. Add as moderator. Aha. Let's see what happens. I think I've been able to do it, Rose. Thank you, Steve and Sonia, for the advice. I think I've been able to do it, Rose. Thank you, Steve and Sonia, for the advice. Ouch. I'm getting a sore butt. I gotta move myself here a minute. Yeah, okay, she appears in blue now. Fantastic. Yeah, there was an ad. I don't know if it'll be 0.4 cents or not, Kyle, but I'll take whatever they give me. Oh my goodness. Ta-da. That's right, Joe. All right. All right, so we've done, look at that. See how she's so quick on the draw? There you go. I mean, you have to click on it in chat. Clicking on it underneath my picture, I know that doesn't work. But you can click on the link in chat in case you don't have Desert Adventures. And now she's got Jill on there. And yes, Jill does have some videos posted on YouTube. She doesn't have a big channel, but she does have some good things on there. Where is this junk coming from? This drop coming out of the tree. Yes, he's off and running. You're going to go back to your corner and edit? Why, Sonia? We need you. Besides, you got to listen to this about the UFOs. No, it wasn't bird poo. It was just some sticks. Rose, Jill's thanking you. All right, now let's see if I can change the background. I think I can. I think I can. Let's go with this one. I don't know if it changed. Hopefully it did. Yes, it did. Okay. Oh, all right. There was a thing on my screen. All right, right next to my ear, so to speak, right here on the horizon. That picture was taken 30 seconds ahead of the next picture. The bird's an alien. Yeah, he is loud, isn't he? Thank you, Kevin. There's Kevin's link. All right, I am going to take that off the screen for a minute. All right, so you see the horizon right there. Now I'm going to change the background. This was maybe 15 seconds later and did not notice it until this morning. Okay. For those of you who have a big screen, what's that? What is that object on the horizon? I found some, Jill. They had it at the Circle K in Bisbee, and I forgot to buy it. But I'll find it again. I'll stop at 3731 on my way back. No, I won't be able to. I'll go back up to the Circle K and get a couple pieces of that so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'll see it tonight or tomorrow, whatever. Because tonight, I'm going to once the live stream is done, I'm good on gas. I'm going to go back through Palominos. By the way, this was about 2 miles. It would be 2 miles north of Palominos, if I'm saying that correctly, which is basically very close to the border. There's Lucky Dog's link, Nancy Drew's link. If you see a link and you know you don't have that channel, click on the link. Chinese weather balloon. It could be. I don't know. I look at it and it almost looks like it could have been a cloud, but so low to the ground, or appears to be low to the ground. I've seen clouds, especially during a storm. You notice over, I'm using my pointer, you can't see my pointer. But you notice these clouds over here, they're dark, and every now and then you'll see a really dark cloud. But they're usually not that low to the ground. I don't remember ever seeing one that low to the ground. I saw one, back in the early 90s. That was a wicked storm. I mean, it was like it came out of hell and hit downtown Grand Rapids. It targeted St. Mary's Hospital, but everything flooded downtown. The thunder and the lightning was constant, and I watched it from the 6th floor. I actually watched it from the 5th floor of the old Ferguson Hospital building. I could see St. Mary's, and they were getting slammed. We were too. We lost power. We were scared that our generator room was going to flood. Well, actually, I was scared. I called my partner, because I was there by myself as far as maintenance guy. I called my partner. He had gone home at 3:30. Now, this is happening at 4:30, 4:45. I said, I need you down here to help me. We got ceiling tiles falling out on the 2nd floor. He goes, what? I said, we had flood. All the air conditioning, the condensation trays overflowed because the sewer backed right up through all the way to the 2nd floor. It was a big mess. And my buddy saying, you're high, you're drunk. But he drove down, I guess, to prove that I was drunk or high. And the closer you got to downtown, because it was sun shining where he lived, the closer he got down to downtown Grand Rapids, he said when he was about a mile from the hospital, he had to cross the railroad tracks, and the ties were floating. That's how flooded it was. But that was the only time I've ever seen a black cloud like that so low to the ground. And, of course, it was spitting and sputtering thunder, lightning, and heavy rain. This one doesn't appear to be doing that. It just appears to be there. What is it? Mexico's over that direction, about 3 miles. Yeah, it's a wormhole in time. Kevin guessed it. Actually, I wish I had a big screen so I could put it up there and really scrutinize it. Now, you can look at it here if you have a big screen, but the thumbnail might actually be even better. I got puppies coming to see me. Hi, puppies. Oops. You might not be able to see them because I got the background on. Hi. I must be in their poop spot. That's hilarious. Yeah, she will get right on it. It's a flying taco truck. That's a good one. It could be. One way to close the border. Hey, maybe it's monitoring. Maybe the Mexicans have UFO technology and the Americans don't, or vice versa. I said Americans, I mean United States. It's a UFO waiting under a storm cloud for a lightning bolt so it can recharge the batteries. That could very well be. I think I think Sue is laughing at the fact that I'm probably sitting in dog shit. She don't give a shit about the UFO or what Kevin thought or what Steve thought. She's laughing because I'm sitting in dog poop. Actually, I don't think I am. Dog pee, maybe. This looks like an adequate corner where they would pee. The chicken farmer was found dead near his coop yesterday. Police suspect foul play. Oh, that's great. Oh, so tonight I'm probably going to go to Hunter's Hunter's Canyon Road, and I believe I'm going to camp by that mailbox that I did a video of the other day. It was a short. Anyway, why? Well, if I remember correctly, I had like 2 bars, so might be not good enough for live streaming, but it would be good enough for watching videos. You know. And if it's not, oh well. I gotta get up at daylight and start getting ready for. Let's see, I work at 102 Fry Street tomorrow. I worked there yesterday, and now I'll be there on Wednesday tomorrow. We'll see how much has changed because I've been gradually getting the cooler in order, what I believe is a logical order. And Circle K here in Bisbee, they gave me a compliment today. The manager walked in the cooler for whatever reason. She wasn't there to check on me. I was outside of the cooler, but facing the shelves where where the customers grab their product. I was facing. I was basically done inside the cooler, but then I leaned my head in over a couple cases of beer, and I said, "Remember, FIFO," which is first in, first out. And she and the other lady were laughing, and all of a sudden she says, "This cooler looks fantastic." I'm like, "Yay!" Root canal, good one, Rose. Oh, I couldn't see it because I had the computer turned towards the dogs. I didn't have time. Yeah, that one was used on me, Rose. Uh, Last year, I was wearing my 3-corner hat and my hippie clothes with my peace sign necklace, and Tina and myself and her boyfriend Tony, we were dancing. The band that was playing was Magic Bus, and they were playing all kinds of great 1970s hippie music, if you will. And all of a sudden, the lead singer, and I can't remember his name, of Magic Bus, he pointed me out and told that same joke. So, the focus was on me because I was a hippie pirate. Which kind of horseradish? Yes, I like it, Rose. Yeah, it is. Horseradish is my favorite. When I go to a Chinese place, I always get the hot mustard, but a lot of times they don't have it. Yes, they do. You have to request it. If it's a good Chinese place, the cook will have hot horseradish mustard. You can ask for it. And The kind I like, it makes you cry. Your sinuses will start running. And if you breathe on the wall, you'll peel the paint right off. What kind of food does work on an apartment building? A super. Ooh, good one. Rose, you're full of it. Renee is here. Welcome aboard. And Rose has got her link. Boom, boom. That's pretty good. Lots of people downtown. There's a restaurant, but I think it's connected to the museum right next door, which is all about the copper mining. Yesterday I was reading just general facts about the state of Arizona, and I'm right in the middle of it, and all of a sudden my finger clicked and it was gone. But it was on Facebook. I wish I could find it again. I tried to back arrow, and it was gone. Gone. Never to be found again. I get too many feeds, I guess. But, ouch. A factoid about Bisbee. At one time, Bisbee was the most populated city in Arizona. Why? Well, because of the copper mine. Bisbee was producing in the heyday of operations, which they're not operating right now, but in the heyday of the mining operations, Bisbee, Arizona was producing 25% of the world's copper. Right here. 25%. That's a lot. Why does a duck have tail feathers? To cover its butt quack. I love it. Okay, Michigan Carol's here. Welcome aboard. It's the only kind of mustard that Diane uses. Yep. I'm scrolling back up to see what I'm missing here. Sonia had one and I missed it. I think. Wow. There's an ant carrying something across my screen. There, I shook him off. A new Tesla flying car could be that. And Steve, it's okay. I'm all the way back up, so I don't know. I like the flying taco truck that Sonia came up with. No, wait, that was Kevin that came up with that. See, I got where RV staying. You kind of focus in on the RV, but then when you go to Sonia's, you've got RV again in the middle. So I can mix up Kevin and Sonia with Jay all the time. All right, let's go back down. Yes, it is Tuesday, Renee. Uh-oh, you sent me a pic. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's impressive, Sonia. Oh, wait. Let me change the settings here. Check this out, everybody. If I can make it not glare. That's a desert painting that Sonia has done. Now, is that a twisted red tornado? Is that being caused by the UFOs? It's pretty cool, Sonia. I like it. It's even got her name on it. And I had permission to share it, so I'm I'm not breaking any copyright rules, at least not yet. It's got speaking of desert below it. Very awesome, Sonia. Bob White? Bob somebody. All right, where am I again? Here I am. An arch. Okay, I got it. So is the arch a portal? Is it like Skinwalker Ranch? Is a portal to another dimension? Whoa. Yeah, absolutely amazing, Sonia. You're really getting good at painting. You won't need Vermont paintings anymore. You're doing your own. Excuse me. Kevin's right. That's all it lacks. Just a simple UFO. Who's married to Dairy Queen? Burger King. Oh boy. Well, it is Tuesday. Did you hear that Ronald McDonald was arrested? Yeah, he got caught with his uh, Big Mac and Wendy's hot and juicy. She is underage. I think Burger King put him up to it. So, I got a Whopper. Kevin's fired. Oh, only Rob can fire Kevin. Ron Darrell's he comes in usually about halfway this time. We're really getting the roll, and he says, "I think I'm in the wrong chat." I love it. I love it. What did the baby light bulb say to the mommy light bulb? I love you, Watts and Watts. Well, we could tell these in church, Rose. Here comes. Hello.
Hi, are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Okay. Anyway, oh, excuse me. That felt good. Hello, everybody. This is Holly, by golly, with your Tuesday not so nice report. Not so Saturday report. It's a little backwards, you know. It seems like during the weekdays you do the good stuff, and on Saturdays you can get crazy. Anyway, here we go. I have a few jokes for you. How many do we have in with us today, Jack?
Oh, we're looking at 16 right now.
Awesome.
Ron thinks he's in the wrong chat.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully this will let him know that he's in the correct one. This is Holly by golly with your Tuesday Not So Nice report. This woman thought she had a sitter, right, for her boy and a younger friend of his. Well, the younger girl shows up to say the sitter can't come, but she was able to do it. She was there to do it. So she's about the same age as the boy. She says, "You can't sit for him," and the boy says, "You can't sit for me." And his mom said, "She is a little young," and the boy says that he would do it himself. His mom said, "You can't sit for yourself," and he said, "Why? Why can't I? I do my own sitting, and I do my own standing." Anyway, What should hemorrhoids actually be called?
Hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids. I don't know
Yeah. What? Well, why asteroids? Of course.
That's good.
Okay. My youngest daughter, Jamie, was always very inquisitive when it came to anybody doing any hard labor on anything. You know, she was like my little tomboy. And she would follow myself or my landlord around when we were working all the time, asking what we were doing, what is the job called, and all of that. But this one day, she really made me laugh. She watched the landlord for what he was doing, and he told her laying bricks, and she asked why. He told her to fix the bricks. Bricklayers lay bricks. He was getting impatient with all her questions, so he told her to go see me. You know, and at the time I was putting a new faucet under my sink, so she asked why. I said, so the plumbing works. She asked why I was doing it. Because I can't afford a plumber. And I was getting impatient while lying under the sink trying to place the nut on the faucet, you know, to tighten it down. I was almost ready to yell at her with all of her questions. Then I noticed her that she had a bowl in her hand, holding it by my butt and looking at me. So I asked her, what are you doing? And she told me, Mom, you're being a plumber right now, right? I said, yes. Then she says, well, I don't want to bruise them. And I says, what do you mean? She said, well, if a bricklayer lays bricks, don't plumbers lay plums?
Well, while you're talking about laying, let me tell a quick one. Rastus, he was up on the roof fixing the roof, and Esau came out of the house because he heard something up on the roof, and he looks up there and he says, Rastus, what are you all doing up there on the roof? And Rastus says, well, I'm nailing shingles. And Esau says, has she got a sister?
Okay. That's a little strange.
I don't think so.
You have to work on your delivery of that one.
Oh, all right. I was trying to hurry.
You know, I never believed in casual sex. You know, I've had a lot of boyfriends, but casual sex, no. I always did the best I could.
Well, you know, Holly, you should always make love to music. In fact, you should prefer to make love to live music. That way every 10 minutes or so you'll get applause.
Well, you know, I can't do it to live music because I like rock and roll. And I like making love. You know, that's slow and calm and everything. So that wouldn't work for me, Jack.
Okay.
I heard that Poncherello, you know, from the show Chips,
yeah,
is now in another cop show. He's a cop working on the coast riding a jet ski. Yeah, it's called Chips Ahoy. Okay, now, there were two men sitting at a table when all of a sudden one of them sneezed. It said, whoa, sneeze gratification. What a carnubile experience. Then the other man said, you mean it was like you in marriage, a marriage type relationship? You know, when they have bodily communication blossoms, and the man who sneezed says, yes. You don't get it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, you know, there were these two conglomerate type companies that tried and or joined products with theirs and failed miserably. Like here's one of them. McDonald's tried to join with a clinic, but it went bust because of the sign out front said over 6 billion cured.
Okay.
The company that makes the neutron bomb tried to join with M&Ms. Granted, they still wouldn't melt in your hands, but they would melt in they still wouldn't melt in your mouth, but they melted in your hands. That's kind of corny one.
Yeah, it is.
There's this other and then the company of Cracker Jack got into mixes as well, you know. They bought into a company that makes birth control pills, and one day there were 2 boxes that got mixed up, and it wasn't caught until the pills were dumped into the peanuts vat. So next time you get a box of Cracker Jacks, watch out for the peanuts. You may get more than one surprise in your box.
That's cute.
My Aunt Lucille decided to finally get her. Oh, never mind. I'll skip that one.
Why
That was
isn't
the naughty one.
real naughty? Well, it is naughty night. As long as it's not
Excuse
racial.
me? That felt good. Yeah, it's too naughty. You know what? There was this little old lady who lived alone with her cat, you know. And one day, she bought this lamp at a yard sale. And when she got it home, she started dusting it. And a genie came out and gave her 3 wishes. So for her first wish, she chose to become a beautiful young princess. Bam, she was one. And her second was to own a huge, beautiful castle. Bam, she had one. And that was done. And then the third was to turn her cat into a handsome prince. And bam, he was a beautiful prince, or a handsome prince. Then she said, now you can take me upstairs and make love to me all night long. Then the prince spoke up and says, you should have thought about that before you had me fixed.
That's a cute one always, too.
You
Yeah,
know,
I had to move. My butt was getting sore, Sonia, with that, Jay. No. Yeah. Seems that RV is throwing me off again. Yeah, my butt was getting sore, my tailbone, so I had to move.
excuse me. So did the prince help you out to make it hurt?
No, the
Excuse me.
the
That
park
felt
the
good.
park benches are all being used, so plus they're out in the sunshine. So I said, heck with it, I'll sit on the ground here by this wall.
Your S's are slurred. You must be too close to the mic.
Okay.
There's this lady that was an interior decorator, right? And she goes to check out and give an estimate at this lodge. Well, she found out once she got there that inside it was a nudist colony. And during her interview with the owner, she says, well, I think we can eliminate wicker, can't we? I was wondering if you were going to catch that
That
one.
was cute. I put Thrifty Angela's bathroom up, so everybody's probably going to take a pee break now.
There was this guy who had a parrot, you know, and one day the parrot fell off its perch and broke his leg. So he splintered it with a matchstick. And it seemed to work really good. And one day the guy was playing with the parrot, and all of a sudden there was a poof, and the bird burst into flames. He had forgotten that he had the sandpaper bottom like you're supposed to, but he forgot to take the sulfur end off the match. You get it?
Yeah, that was cute. I got to ask Steve a quick question before he leaves. How deep were they able to drill today, Steve? Steve is having a well drilled. And it takes a week to drill a well out here. I think it's because of all the rocks. Well, really,
You think?
I think so. Yeah.
You know, my Aunt Selma, she was not a very good driver. One day, my Uncle Arnold came home from work, and he found her car in the kitchen. So he asked her, "How in the heck did this car get in the kitchen?" And she said, "Oh, that was easy. You go in and you take a left at the living room." You know, my Uncle Jerry and my Aunt Julie, they were married for 40 years. And on the 40th anniversary, they went back to the same cabin that they went to for their honeymoon. And Aunt Julie says, "Do you remember the first thing you did when we got here?" And Uncle Jerry says, "I do," and kissed her on her lips. And she said, "Do you remember the second thing you did?" And he said, "I do." And he nibbled on her earlobe. Then she said, "Do you remember the next thing you did?" And he said, "Yes." And he said, and he said, "Yes, I lightly bit on your neck." But he also said, "Wait a minute, I gotta go get my teeth." Hello.
What?
He says, "But wait a minute, I gotta go get my teeth."
Oh, all
So he
right.
could nibble.
I'm sorry. I was typing to Steve.
Oh, we'll see how you are.
Well, I wanted to catch it before it was gone.
Oh,
There. All right. Go ahead.
all right. Well, oh, excuse me, that felt good. These two police detectives, they were called to respond to a call about uh, a body found in a tree and on the branch. The branch went to his chest. Then they figured out that it was over a bale of pot. Anyway, they located this guy's ex-wife to notify her. And as you know, they had two cops watching watching through the mirror during an interview. You know, through this interview with her.
Right.
So they asked the ex-wife if she's seen him recently. And she said, "Yeah, he came by last week and paid me the entire 15 grand he owed me. And he gave me a bag of pot. You can have it. It's too potent for me." They asked her, "Where did he get the money?" And she says, "I don't know. But he did say that he was branching out." And one of the guys that's behind the mirror said, "Boy, I'll say he was branching out."
Hang on a second, Holly.
Now, for all of you who smoke pot, which is a plant, and when you smoke it, you tend to plant yourself on the couch. So please don't find yourself branching out like that guy did.
Right. Okay, hang on a second, Holly. Hello, everybody in Timmy's church. Thank you for coming aboard.
Wow. We got everybody from Jimmy's church.
Yeah.
And once you know it, my jokes are done.
Yeah, there you go.
Should I do them all over again?
No, that's fine. They can play the replay.
Okay, yeah. You guys will laugh your hiney off, I hope. But don't go branching out.
Yeah, okay.
Excuse me. That felt good. This is Holly by Golly, signing off, giving you back to Captain Jack Scrapper for the last of his show. And I love you all. And excuse me a second. Excuse me. That felt good. Peace out. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed it.
We
Let
love,
Jake know. He'll let me know.
right. We love you too,
Bye-bye.
Holly. All right. Good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams. I love you. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you in the morning.
Okay.
By the way, good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, babe.
Did you have sweet dreams?
Yeah, no, not really.
No?
The
I
teenage
did.
bunch of people smoking pot kept me up.
Oh, excuse me.
They,
That felt good.
they,
I
they,
love you.
they must have had some really good stuff. They couldn't stop laughing.
Oh.
They
So they planted themselves, huh?
I guess.
Oh, excuse me. I hope they don't go branching out.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Love you. Love you all. Peace out.
Good night, Holly. Thank you.
Yeah. Anytime.
Thank you, Brene. Okay. I think I'm caught up everywhere now. That's stuck in the crack. I need to work on my delivery. Oh boy. That's like calling the kettle black, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So buttons on your underwear. Lucas didn't laugh. It will be very cool when he does. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to, I think is it this one? See, these thumbnails are so small on my computer, it's hard to see. Okay, that was the one that was 15 seconds. So then this one was 15 seconds after the one we just looked at. And there you can see something. Don't know what it is. I'm thinking I might drive through Palominas again and, just look and see over in that direction, see if there's like what? I don't know what I'm looking for. 69 people at church. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Timmy, for having me on at church. This is maybe they'll know what this is. Right above my finger, there's something on the horizon that wasn't there 15 seconds earlier. This was last night during a storm. Well, it wasn't raining right where I parked, but you can see that the rain was coming in across the border from Mexico. At this point where I'm parked, I'm about 3 miles from the wall. We're not guessing channels right now. This is adult humor night, Timmy. I took these pictures. A private tutor. That is a good one. I like that one. Who invented King Arthur's Round Table? Circumference. Ooh. That's a good one, Rose. That really is. All of these are good tonight. Between Steve and Rose, all I gotta do is put stuff up on the screen. I don't even have to talk. Oh, hey, Phil. Welcome aboard. It's been kind of a goofy night. I'm in Bisbee, Arizona, I worked today at the Circle K. Uh, Looks like I'm going to have to drive back up there. Well, yeah, I'll find those Mexican cheesecakes tomorrow somewhere. I know I've seen them in Sierra Vista. I just can't remember which Circle K had them. Yeah, we've had some great jokes tonight. And Phil Sonia showed off a painting. I know you could find it on the replay, but I'll quick show you one of Sonia's paintings. She is really getting good. Let's see. Where is Sonia? Well, now how come I can't find Sonia's painting? It was just not that long ago. There it is. Check this out, Phil. Oh wait, I gotta. Uh, now I'm getting pop-ups. All right, check this out, Phil. I can get it to not glare. This is one of Sonia's paintings. Got a barn and desert. I think it's pretty cool. Just random. You know what, Carol? I'm glad to hear that. Um, I said it that way purposely to see if you would get them. I'm experimenting with where I want the level of YouTube commercials to be shown. Um, let's see, Saturday I set them to where I would tell YouTube where to put the commercials, and I don't think I had any because I never seen anything pop up say, you want to have a commercial? I don't know exactly how to do that yet. I think there was a commercial at the very beginning of the live stream because I think that happens automatically. Uh, I don't know. I'm still experimenting with all this. It's all new to me. The monetization and the advertisements. You know, I've replayed a couple things. I thought, you know what? I'm glad that the advertisements that they're showing is stuff that I would buy. You know, so at least they're showing what I would call, okay advertisements. You know, Sticker Mule, StreamYard. I don't know. There's a couple other ones I can't even think what they were, but they're okay. You know, they're not offensive, at least not to me. Oh my goodness, Steve, that is excellent. Now I gotta scroll up. Stand up comedy, yeah, that's a good one too. Worldwide, there we go. I'm on NBC. Oh my God. Singapore. That's a good one, Rose. I like that. That's a good one too. Oh gosh. Oh, private tutor. Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping. Okay. Yeah, she does, Brene. She drinks her beer. Sometimes she just drinks pop. She don't always drink beer. But she tries to drink something that will make her belch because she sees the belching and the excuse me, that felt good as her what do you call it? Her brand, her I don't know. You identify belching with Holly. Well, I'm sorry, Carol. Carol hates commercials. Why do the calf hate his school pictures? His cowlick was standing up. Damn, the chat's going fast again. There. I still like the Hooters one. Like that. That's cute. That is cute, Rose. All right. I think it's time we did a little walk around. I gotta put my glasses on now. See, I'm still dressed for work. I don't have my shorts on. My arm's kind of dirty from laying in the ground here. And up we go. I gotta make sure I do this effectively where I don't drop you. That was kind of close. Okay, there. Not carrying as much. You got some cool things in these stores. Look at that old accordion. You see a lot of cool vehicles around here. There's the post office, and I think there's the library is just down that way. Supposed to be a pretty cool place. I was here on a Sunday where it was in the wintertime. It was January. Jill and I came down here, and I mean, it was comfortable. It was in the upper 50s, lower 60s, and they had it was on a Sunday, like I say, but they had live music. Behind this fencing here is a stage. Actually, it's further back. I don't know if you can see through there or not. There is a pretty good sized stage back there. And it was a lot of fun. We sat here and listened to music, chatted with other people, had coffee. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm going to sit down a minute. Oh. Ouch. I'm sitting on my phone. Ouch. All right. Take the glasses off so I can read. What am I missing? Buy a Camaro? Nah. Oh, I see. You got to pay $1,200 for the medical stuff. I'm missing something. What? Chris Kringle. That's cute. You're right, Steve. It is most clothing. I'm anxious to get to camp so I can get down to a pair of shorts. Yes, you're right, Diane. If you have ouch, what in the world? This is the most uncomfortable chair I picked. If you have YouTube Premium, then you don't have to see the commercials. But, let's say that Diane is watching me. She doesn't see the commercials, but it's as if she did. And actually, the duration time is the max. So that's kind of cool. Timmy, did you get the app? What's it called? Ad blocker. I am so sick of seeing ads for ad blocker. Yeah, I was proving that I do wear clothes. Okay, scrolling back down. It's a pretty cool town, Brene. It's in the, it's built in the valley. So I did do a dash cam, I don't know, maybe a month ago or more, driving around a little bit. But the houses are built into the side of the hillside or mountainside, if you will. Many of the people have a bridge that they have to cross to get to their house because the gullies, the washes, if you will, like last night, they were flowing. There was a lot of water coming down off these mountains. And so you can't have a conventional driveway or path to your house because of all the rain that comes down off the mountains. So it is a very pretty town. It's full of hippies, Brene. You and I fit right in. It's it's a cool town. A lot of rich Californians are here, but there's this. Yeah, the population is very friendly, very open. There's a lot of antique cars and classic cars around here. They have tours. They have these glorified golf carts that hold like 6, 7 people, and they take them around and show them all the different things there are to see in Bisbee. Bisbee has a lot of history. Traditionally, it was a mining town, and it actually could become one again, depending on how the economy goes. There is still copper to be had in the Copper Queen mine. And there's another mine around here, I think it's called the Lavender Mine. It's another source of ore. Go buy a Camaro. Yeah. I know, I'd have to have a 4-wheel drive Camaro with a camper on it, Timmy. La Fortuna Militaria. I told somebody yesterday, I don't know, it was on somebody's video, they were hiking, and they said, yes, I sometimes only wear shorts and a sport bra when I go hiking. And I wrote to them saying, sometimes I just wear my mini kilt when I go hiking. It's true. But why not be comfortable? You know? Yes, I am, Phil. I'm in Bisbee for a couple more hours or so. Yeah, the real estate prices are nuts down here. You know, a little shack shoved into a hillside, practically falling down. You know, yeah, they're up there. $350,000 for a 2-bedroom. It's ridiculous. A tiny 2-bedroom. Yeah, the bird's following me. Kentucky, the valleys between the mountains are known as hollers. Yes, we could holler about that. Jeff, I'm in Bisbee. Patsy, she calls at the worst times. Yeah. You make a good hippie chick, Renee. I understand, Timmy. That sounds good. Yeah, you told me about that, Phil. I've never really gone looking for them or talked about them, but I'm sorry, Jeff. Maybe if I turn, I don't know. Why would you want to see me? All right, time to walk back. It's 91. We'll go another 10 minutes or so. Oh. I'm glad to be out of that chair. And before I get out in too bright of sunlight, see how it's built? There's a house way up there, several houses. There's winding driveways. There's crazy places where you park down here and you walk up a lot of steps to get to where you live. I would say it's a young person's town for that part of it. one-way streets. These places only have 15, but you can park up in there. And if you want, try to make yourself as level as you can. And yes, you can camp here. 48-hour is your limit. And they prefer you to park by businesses. They do not want you staying overnight parked next to somebody's house. That's kind of no. Christian, ahoy. Yeah, it's kind of difficult this time of day, especially when the sun's getting very intense. Somebody's, I don't know what, I'm smelling something good. It's a quaint little town, needless to say. And this is just a small part of it. There's quite a bit to drive around or walk around and see. And everywhere you go, there's art. Lots of artwork. Okay, mateys. We'll go here a few more minutes. In fact, I'm going to get in the truck. Because I know there's some chat conversations going on that I'm not going to cut Phil and Steve off. If I do this right, and I probably won't. Okay, phone out of pocket so I don't sit on it. I got the clutch adjusted yesterday. It still needs a big spring. When I shift, when I finally get into third gear going down the road, I got to reach my toe underneath the clutch pedal and pull it back up, or it could wear things out sooner. Don't want that happening. Okay. So, yeah, it's a squeaky door, Jeff. By the way, welcome back. How'd you found a way to not be blocked? That's good. $115, yeah. So they got concrete casing around where the pipe is going to go down. Do they do that to keep groundwater, like when it rains or whatever, so that the groundwater doesn't seep into the upper parts of the well? Because not knowing anything really about wells, but knowing that water that's on the ground, let's say a mud puddle, you don't typically drink out of a mud puddle. But that same water that's in the mud puddle that eventually seeps down through the ground and maybe makes it to the water table, by the time it goes through 20 feet of sand and rock and whatever, all the impurities are gone. You hope. See? You got ad blocker, but YouTube found a way around it. You got to pay for not seeing the ads like Diane does. There's always a catch. If you really want something, you're going to have to pay for it. Yeah, you never know. I checked one of my videos. It made 21 cents so far. And I think the threshold is by the 20th or so of July. If I've crossed over $100 in ad revenue, I believe then on the 21st, whatever is over that threshold, they will actually dump it in my bank account. I don't know. I haven't gone through that month period yet. I did all the super chats that I had from 6 weeks ago, that got deposited in my account. So that's also helping to go towards the license plates, the bond insurance, and all that. So I'm in good shape there. And then, of course, my Social Security will come around the 3rd of July, and that will afford me to get over to Rose's or meet up with Rose in Missouri, hopefully at Dakota Waters' place. We don't know yet, but there's definitely all kinds of campgrounds in the Mark Twain Forest in Missouri, in the area where Rose is. And we'll get a campsite with electricity, if that's what it takes, and that way I can work on her van, get some lumber from the nearest town, and build a bed frame for her, something that whatever size works out for her. We'll custom deluxe it to Rose's specifications. Like cramping is also indicative of an electrolyte imbalance. That's true. But I thought it said camping. It's cramping. All right. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. Feels like 85. Jeff is up in Michigan, pretty darn close to where I'll be going. Where he lives is about 30 miles from where I live. We intend to do some camping over in his direction. Kyle's brother has property over by Jeff's, so we'll probably do some, just have a 1 or 2 day get together, a little camping, a little eating, cooking out. Jeff, I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave down here in basically 2 weeks, well, a week and a half. I figure I'm going to leave here about the 5th of July. That will maximize everything that I have to get done. I've got some electrical work that needs to get done on the truck to make sure I'm legal beagle. I can get away with things here in Arizona. they don't worry too much about an old truck that has one brake light. I haven't been driving at night because I don't have any taillights. I pull over if it's going to rain because I don't have any windshield wipers. I have no idea how much fuel I have. I just guesstimate how far I've driven because the odometer doesn't work, but that won't work electrically anyways. I can do that on GPS, and I can also do how fast I'm going on GPS, but I'd rather have it on the odometer. But then the voltage gauge does not work. The temperature gauge, which is, I think, quite important, that needs to work. Dashboard lights, yeah, that'd be kind of important for driving at night, along with the tail lights. There's no turn signals when there's not going to be for a while because this has got the sport steering wheel on it. I could rig up some couple switches for turn signals, but I'll probably get away without them for a while. Okay. Cramp, pain, pills, bananas, electrolytes. I try to eat a banana a day because the preacher wants to preach. Well, that's probably a good thing. We'll let the preacher preach and tell him I said ahoy. Thank you for being aboard, everybody. And it's time. It's 4:31 Arizona time. So I told you about Kobe. He's okay. He's just relaxing basically, and in another, I forget how many hours he will be getting on his plane, but he wanted me to tell everybody that he's doing fine. Everything's going well for him. So Phil Tourette's says many times, more Texas, some merch case. Like, yeah, I had a boss that had Tourette's. So Jeff, real quickly, can you tell us how you managed to get unblocked? Thank you, Steve, for being aboard. Jerry Holly drank pickle juice for leg cramps. Did that work for him? Probably did. Walmart, Rose, dissolving under your tongue. You're good. Okay. Diane's cannot have bananas. That's a bummer. Why am I whispering? All right. I think it's time. It takes me an hour to get back to Sierra Vista, so that means it'll be 5:30. Depending on what the weather's going to do, I hope to be in camp at Hunter's Canyon by about 6 o'clock, because by 7:30 it'll be dark. Jeff doesn't know how it happened. Sometimes things fix themselves. I don't know. I get you, Phil. That's cute. Yeah, Jeff is tapped into a magician somehow. All right, mates, that's it. Time to go. I'll see you tomorrow night. It'll be a 2-hour show starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be doing poker chips and the scratch offs and the fun with words and fun with making sentences. Ahoy and bye, Jim. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being aboard. We'll see you tomorrow night, usual time. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Good night, everyone.